Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SportsBook Review, and you can join in the conversation on Twitter, #SBRNatalie. Now, Everton and Arsenal go head-to-head for one of the key matchups this weekend. As far as the three-way line goes, this could be anyone's game. Everton have the home advantage, but could the Gunners be out for revenge following their 3-0 defeat last time they visited the Toffees at Goodison Park? Well, joining us now to run through this match is sports writer and SBR contributor Kevin Stott. Kevin, thanks for being here today.
Hey, Natalie.
Now let's start with the three-way line, and these odds couldn't be any more closer. 2.55 for the visitors, 2.8 for Everton, and 3.5 for the draw. Now, to be honest, I am on the fence on this one. Everton have the home advantage, although they did draw to newly promoted Leicester in their opener match, where the Gunners won theirs, playing Crystal Palace 2-1. Plus, the Gunners will be gunning, pardon the pun, for the revenge following their 3-0 defeat when they last visited Goodison Park back in April. Now, what's your take on the three-way line here, Kevin? Will you play it?
That's a tough one. I agree with your premise that being on the fence is probably the best approach for this one. It's a real tough game that could go either way. Historically, the last before this Everton win, the last game, Arsenal had gone 9 straight games against Everton without losing. So I give a slight edge to Arsenal in this one, but because it's at Goodison, Natalie, I think I'd lean towards Arsenal if I had to play a side, but I think it's pretty risky to do so on the road in this situation.
Yeah, okay. Now, I mentioned that Arsenal failed to score in their last meeting, but that was last season, and with both teams' opener matches going over 2.5 goals, will we see goals from either side and the over 2.5 goals in this match? Now, those bets as singles are priced 1.67, which is relatively low for both teams to score, and 1.87 for the over 2.5 goals.
I think that the total, the over, is probably the best way to go. I just watched the Besiktas Arsenal game in Champions League qualifying. It ended 0-0, and they didn't look real good, but there could have been 2 or 3 goals. Giroud missed a couple easy ones, and I think that they'll be aware of the fact that they didn't score the last time they played Everton at Goodison, and they'll be embarrassed that they did so poorly midweek here today. And they're also going to have Ozil and Podolski ready to go for Everton, so they'll be more prepared for this game than they were today, in my opinion.
All right. What about combining those 2 bets? That gives odds of 2 with Bet365. What would you recommend our viewers on that bet?
I like that one. I actually like that one. I wrote about it for SBR last night, and I do believe that Everton will find a way to get a goal too at home, and they're going to expect to beat Arsenal in this situation. But Arsenal, coming off a shutout today and not scoring last year, their whole goal will be to score at least a goal and get off the schneid, so to speak, against Everton. So I do like the both teams to score combined with the over, and it has a pretty healthy payout if it hits.
Yeah, that's so around evens there. Now, another popular bet for this match is anytime goal scorer. Do you have any tips for our viewers for this match?
My recent thing, Natalie, with Arsenal has been watching Aaron Ramsey. I know he got a red card today and it got tossed out of the Champions League qualifier game, but Aaron Ramsey has been coming through with the big goal for Arsenal an awful lot lately. And I like to back guys that are in little grooves like that. And Aaron Ramsey, I believe he's plus 300 at some of the, or actually plus 229 here, to score anytime, not the anytime goal scorer market. So I'd lean towards Aaron Ramsey on Arsenal.
Okay, Aaron Ramsey there, anytime goal scorer for Arsenal. Now, to sum up everything here, what's the best way to play this match?
I think a medium-sized bet on the over would be the best way to approach it. I've been betting Arsenal and following and writing about Arsenal overs at 2.5 for 2 years, and it just seems like Arsenal games, because of the pace, because of the number, because the willingness to not push the total to 3, the games have been having at least 3 goals. So I lean towards the over for a medium bet in this game.
Okay, so Kevin Stott expects goals in this match, the over 2.5 here. Kevin, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Natalie.